My process of making these french fries is slightly on the tedious side, but I can assure you that these will be the best ones ever made at home. I have experimented a lot to get to this level of perfection, and the best part in this recipe is we are not using any sort of additives to make or break pectin for the perfect french fries. Now let's begin. As always, a good recipe starts with a good raw ingredient. For making a perfect french fry, you would be needing potatoes with a low sugar content and higher dry matter. A good choice would be Chipsona potatoes, Kufri Chipsona 1 or Kufri Chipsona 3 potatoes. These are easily available in your vegetable market. I am not sure about your nearest supermarket, but I am very sure about your nearest vegetable market. So go ahead, find this, and we are going to start making these now. So here I am peeling and chopping these potatoes. You can also use a french fry cutter if you want to. You can also leave the skin on if you like the flavor. After chopping the potatoes, we are going to add them to a bowl full of water and then change the water until it remains clear or the excess surface starch is removed. Now it's time to do some cooking. So what we are going to do is heat up a pan with some water. Add in the potatoes, about 3 teaspoons of salt. I am using 3 potatoes, so I am using 3 teaspoons of salt here. So in high flame we are going to wait for it to reach about 78 degrees centigrade. Nothing to worry about if you don't have a thermometer, just look at where we want it to reach, basically a slight simmering stage. This looks right. Now I am going to lower the flame completely and we are going to steep this for about 15 minutes like this only. We don't want to increase the temperature or decrease the temperature. We want a stable temperature like this. If you don't have a thermometer, just look at how the water is slowly simmering, and that's what we are aiming for. 15 minutes up and all that we wanted from this step is done. Now we are going to strain it. Next, I am going to use the same pan, fill it up with water, and we are going to add in the french fries again. And now we are going to boil this until the french fries are completely soft. Now you might be curious why to blanch this twice. Now that's how this recipe works for me. Read more in the description box down below. So these are breaking easily now. Going to strain this really well, and now we are going to spread it out in a towel and wait for it to dry completely. It will take about 30 to 45 minutes to dry. You can also place this inside the refrigerator, under a fan, in the sun, or in an oven as well if you want to. Drying the french fries until leathery like this is very important. What this does is this ensures the french fries stays crispy for a longer period of time. Also make sure this doesn't soak up a lot of oil. Here I've got some hot oil. Now we're going to fry them. Our french fries are already cooked. All we have to do in this step is to fry until we get a crust. So these are fried for about 1 minute and the crust is formed. Now I'm going to get them out. One secret here for you: never let your french fries stay in a tissue paper. Always shake them well. They soak up oil only if they are left to set. You have to shake these really well. You can use any sort of colander or a basket like this to shake them really well. Make sure to shake these for at least 30 seconds. I'm going to now spread this out in a baking tray, and don't worry, we don't have to bake the french fries. All we have to do is freeze this for a minimum of 24 hours. After 24 hours, your french fries are ready to fry anytime in 12 months. So these have a shelf life in the freezer for about 12 months. You can fry these anytime you want to. So I'm going to fry more french fries like this and place this in the freezer. 24 hours in and our french fries are done. You can see how perfect they look. Now what you can do is keep them in a Ziploc bag like this for up to 12 months in the freezer if you want to, or you can just fry them out anytime you want. Let me put all of these in a Ziploc bag and keep some to fry now. Now all you have to do is heat up the oil to high. By high I mean very high, over 200 degrees Celsius. Now I'm to add them in. About 30 seconds in the oil and our french fries are done. Going to get them out now. The perfect sunny golden color and the perfect texture as well, which I can assure you of. Now once again begin the shaking game. And while shaking you can also sprinkle in some salt if you like it. The perfect french fries are now ready to plate. Alright guys, our french fries are done, and I know it's quite a tedious job to make these french fries, and anyone can make a french fry by cutting a potato and frying it down, but if you make it this way, I'm sure the effort will be all worth. And if you see, here I have the french fries, and these were fried almost 30 minutes ago, and still they hold their shape. They're sort of crispy as well. So this french fry recipe is the perfect. Alright, dipping my fry in the sauce, and in they go. There's so much to say about this fry. The perfect crispiness from out and the fluffiness inside is totally amazing, and the best part is that these stay crispy like this for at least 15 minutes and they don't get soggy at all. If you know, the perfect french fry is not one which is the crunchiest. A perfect fry is one which is not soggy. So hope you try this out and share how it goes with you. I can assure you that once you try this at home, you are not buying that frozen packet from the supermarket or munching them at a restaurant. Thank you so much for watching.